Hi everyone, welcome to the Smash Our Stash 2021 collaboration. This is hosted by Bourbon Creek Crafts and Fresh and Renewed with Teresa. So hi Beth and Teresa. And for those that might not have seen it, Beth's father just passed away, so my condolences to her. I know how hard that is. Anyway, so this month, every month, there's a different item, crafty item that we're supposed to try and use up some of from our stash. And this month was ribbon. And I had just a small piece of this one left in terracotta tile, which I did use up. And this one was Whisper White. This is classic weave. This has been retired for some time, but I used it up. And then this was 1/8 inch Night of Navy. It was part of last year's catalog Playing with Patterns combo pack, and I used that up. So now I will tell you that the first two are going to be cards, and then I have another project. But I have had a non-Stampin' Up! Punch in my stash for a long while. I had bought it at a crafty garage sale online. It's a Fiskars. You can see what I paid for it, right? And it puts these, what do you call it? Slots in the paper so that you can put ribbon through, or I guess you don't have to. But that's what I have been wanting to use it for. So let me bring in my two cards. Here they are. This one, oops, I didn't do the inside on that one yet. Sorry, guys. This one uses the pansy patch, and if you watched my live the other night, you saw me do a pansy on Very Vanilla. This is what I turned it into. This is also from the pansy patch, which is brand new in the Stampin' Up! New Annual Catalog. Here's where I used the punch, but I did use the brand new polished pink ribbon by Stampin' Up! And this is also the sentiment, wishing you a little extra happiness just because you're you, is out of Pansy Patch. But these dies are from the Poppy collection from before. It coordinates with the Painted Poppy stamp set. And these are called the Painted Labels die. So I cut it out in polished pink and pale papaya because that's the colors that I used down here. And then I just punched out the sentiment in a 2-inch circle punch, which is retired. And then I used the brand new, I think these are not orderable right now because they were so popular, the 2021 to 2023 in color jewels in polished pink. They come in 2 sizes, so I used 2 small here and 1 of the little bit larger ones there. So those are current. And then, like I said, I didn't do the inside yet, but this is a really fun way to use ribbon up. I had forgotten about doing that, and this has just been sitting here actually on my floor under a cart. And every now and then the cart moves and it peeks out at me, and I'm like, I gotta use that soon. So I finally used it. I love it, actually. So this one uses the just currently retired terracotta tile and the Ornate Garden Designer Series paper. And I had, like I said, 1 small piece, just about this long, of terracotta tile ribbon. But what I did is I added it with also recently retired, the Very Vanilla with the gold, because the terracotta tile ribbon was just a little bit too thin in width to go through those slots and look nice. So I put the 2 pieces together and ran it through, and that gives it a little bit of gold sparkle along the edge. Now this is stamped from the brand new Color and Contour bundle. I didn't use the dies from that bundle this time, but this is the stamp I used. And I also used the brand new Biggest Wish. I used Hello and Friend. Oh, and also from Color and Contour, I used this splatter stuff, and I used that in Pale Papaya. I colored the flowers. I stamped them in Memento Tuxedo Black. I colored the flowers in Pale Papaya and a little bit of So Saffron, just to give them a little, you know, kind of tie in with the paper in the background. And I had 2 terracotta tile butterfly gems left. Those were the last 2 on that pack, and I used them up to go with the ribbon. Now on the inside of this one, I just had an extra piece of paper, and I used the You're Absolutely Amazing from Color and Contour. So I mix and match my stamp sets. So those are the 2 I used. And then the last thing I want to tell you about this is this ribbon makes it a little bulky. I really had to hold this down a little bit to glue that down. And since I had 2 ribbons here, so what I did is I bumped this Very Vanilla piece up on dimensionals. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. There, you can see it. And in a couple places here that helps hold the ribbon in place too. Then I use like, I don't know, 10 of them or something. So those are the 2 cards I did using ribbon as a feature. Usually I tie bows or wrap it around. I just thought, you know what, I want to use that punch. So I did. I maybe should have centered it a little bit better on there. I don't know. But aren't those fun cards? And I don't know. I haven't figured out yet what I want to do with the inside of that. So I just stuck a piece of Very Vanilla in there. Alright, so let me put them aside. And then the only other thing I did is I have these book rings from Dollar Tree. And, you know, Stampin' Up! Just retired a bunch of ribbon. And here is my basket of recently retired ribbon, although one of them in here is, I'm not sure about this denim. It's not in the new catalog, but it's also, I have to double check that one because it's also like on the back order list or something, or has been. Anyway, there's one in here that isn't a recent retiree, but all the rest of these are. So I was wanting to use more of them up, especially some that were nearly gone, like I said. So the Classic Weave I've had for a long time, retired. But these 2 were Night Garden and Night of Navy. I actually didn't realize the Night of Navy was that low, but it's okay. So let me show you. I just made 3 tassels. Easy peasy tassels. I didn't put any beads in them. So I just made 2 purple ones. And one sort of blue one. A little bit thin blue one. Blue and white, purple and white. The blue one needs a little more added to it, I think. Oh, I did bring in some Dollar Tree twine. It was a 3-pack that had blue, purple, and pink in it. So I used the blue on the blue and the purple. I did the purple ones first. And I also brought in some non-Stampin' Up! Ribbons like this one. And I have this, I had just this piece left. It has like that much more that I had cut off. So I used that in one of them. I didn't have any of that for this one. So this was the first one. And then this one. And then this one. And I put them on book rings because they open. And they're nice to use for like pocket letters. And so I didn't make them overly long, but I made them as long as a pocket letter. So if I ever have a pocket letter that's either purple or blue or has those colors in it, I'm all set. I know they're not the fullest ones. Like, let me show you one that I have received in the past, like a year or 2 or 3 ago. Let me show you. It was in a swap. Okay, see this one, also on a book ring. This person that gave this to me, and forgive me, I can't remember who it was. Look how bulky this is. And she put it on like a wood block, or you could use a domino. Wrap that in like a fabric. Put it on chain. Put an eye hook on the bottom. And look at how nice and full this is. With this yarn trim. I have eyelash trim, but I didn't even think to look for that. I'll have to look and see. So oranges and greens, and she put some beads in, tied on and stuff. So, and fabric strips. So you could do that too. But we were concentrating on ribbon. So yes, I do keep things that people send me. They, some of them are tucked away because I just don't have room to store everything. So that's it. Please, there's a lot of people in this collaboration. Please go see what they have made for Smash Our Stash and Ribbon this month for the theme. Yeah, I had fun. I wasn't originally going to make cards, but I thought, well, I want to use that punch. So there you go. I really like that punch. It's not Stampin' Up. Most of these other things are, unless I told you otherwise. So yeah. And also, I'm really loving all the products that I used that were Stampin' Up. This is the brand new color, by the way, Polish Pink. I don't know if I told you that. Polish Pink and Pale Papaya. Gorgeous colors. Alrighty, have a great day, everyone. Happy May. Dig into your stash and use some of it up. But there's always pretty new things to get too, so don't forget them also. Thank you so much. Bye for now.